Well. Florian Wirtz finally decided to RSVP to the goal-scoring party, and he showed up with a tidy finish against Wolves. Anfield exhaled, Wolves looked annoyed, and Arne Slot smiled like a man who knew the IKEA instructions weren't missing a page. The build-up play said Liverpool. The finish said, relax, I've done this before. Sure, the wait felt longer than the queue for a half-time pie, but the technique was crisp. The timing was right, and the celebration? A perfect blend of relief and, told you so. Well, the scoring duck has waddled off into the sunset. Florian Wirtz finally tucked one away in Liverpool's win over Wolves, and you could practically hear the collective exhale from Anfield. Arne Slot beamed, fans cheered, and somewhere a net finally felt included again. Let's be honest, the will he, won't he saga had started to feel like a prestige TV show with too many filler episodes. Wirtz had been knitting gorgeous passing patterns, but the final stitch? Missing. Today he found it, neatly, confidently, and with a very told you so grin. Well, Florian Wirtz finally found the goal like it owed him rent. After weeks of polite knocking, he kicked the door down against Wolves, and Arne Slot practically wrote him a love letter in the post-match. The Anfield sigh of relief? Audible from space. This wasn't just a goal, it was a therapy session for a midfielder who kept doing everything right except the tiny detail of actually scoring. You could see the weight fly off his shoulders, probably landed on the Wolves' backline, based on their faces. Arne Slot's response was part proud teacher, part motivational speaker, and a tiny splash of, I told you so. He doubled down on Wirtz's potential, framing the drought as a subplot, not the story. Translation. The system's working, the kid's cooking, stay tuned. Tactically, Wirtz's movement screamed, I read the manual twice. He floated between lines, pulled markers like a magician with a string, and finally timed the finish with that calm, cold-blooded composure Liverpool signed him for. Chaos created. Composure delivered. Chef's kiss. Let's be honest. Liverpool's build-up looked smoother once Wirtz stopped trying to score with sheer willpower and started trusting the rhythm. The pass and move patterns snapped into place, and suddenly Wolves were chasing shadows. Unlucky them, lovely for the highlight reel.